Johannesburg Emergency Services are still on high alert as heavy rains continue to impact various parts of the province. The downpours have led to rising water levels, flooding concerns, and emergency response efforts, we're told, are now being intensified. SABC News reporter Hasina Gori has more.
Emergency services are on high alert in Gauteng after a warning of disruptive rain. This rain continues to downpour here in the south of Johannesburg. We're in Kliptown this morning, an area which is prone to isolated flooding when we do see this type of weather. I'm with the emergency services this morning. Robert Maloti, thank you so much for speaking to us. Let's start with, we've seen this rain continue from yesterday, overnight, again this morning. It's starting to downpour once again. Have we had any incidences of disruptive rain to any property or person at this stage?
Thank you very much, Hasina, and the viewers out there. No major incidents have been reported throughout the city of Johannesburg overnight and this morning. However, we still remain on high alert, monitoring all 7 regions of the city for any emergencies which might occur.
We're here in Kliptown on the banks of one of the rivers, which is usually a cause for concern. Yesterday we were in Alexandra at the Yakski. What's your warning and caution to those residents that live alongside these banks?
Yeah, we would like to, urge our residents, especially our residents who, reside along these river streams like Jackskey and where we are here in Klip Valley and also in Kalfontein, to exercise caution, ensure that they look after the young kids, to stay away from river streams, and also as and when they're conducting their daily activities, to avoid crossing, these kind of river streams, because, they might be swept away while they're trying to cross areas like this one.
Mm-hmm. And for the motorists on the roads, have we seen any major accidents at this stage?
Yes, yesterday we actually lost a life and 2 people were critically injured. We are still urging our motorists out there to exercise caution while driving, extend the safe following distance, and most importantly, avoid crossing flooded roads and low-lying bridges, because we have seen in the past where motorists will try and take a chance to cross flooded roads and bridges, and in the process their vehicles might be swept away, especially our passenger transport like taxis and buses.
We've also seen reports that this rain will continue throughout the next few days. For those that are living on the streets, are there any contingency plans to assist those that might find themselves prone to the elements?
Yeah, we're encouraging our residents out there, who might need assistance from ourselves, because we've got our disaster management monitoring teams in all 7 regions of the city, just to ensure that if there is any need for our assistance, to ensure that we effectively respond to those, inquiries. From our side, we're encouraging our residents to call our emergency services call center on 011-375-5911. Of course, we still have our aquatic rescue unit, which is a specialized unit which responds to water-related emergencies, which is on high alert. We've got all our fire stations throughout the city of Johannesburg fully operational, to make sure that we have units who will go out and make sure that they monitor our low-lying areas, which is mostly our informal settlements, to ensure that if there's a need for us to evacuate people, we can be able to do so. We also have activated our disaster management center to ensure that we facilitate any evacuation processes which we might need. But so far, we're happy that we have not yet received any major incidents which we had maybe to evacuate people, even though we are told that we're still going to receive a lot of rainfall. Maybe most importantly, Hasina, we know that when we have these rainfalls, people mostly in our faith-based organizations, they normally get tempted to visit river streams to conduct baptisms and cleansing rituals. We are pleading with them to stay away from river streams. You saw yourself, most of the river streams now, the water levels are much more higher. So we're pleading with them to stay away from river streams so that we can prevent incidents where people might be swept away while they're conducting these baptism and cleansing rituals.